Okay, so every April, something amazing happens in Thailand. The whole country just transforms. And yeah, you've probably seen the pictures, these epic water battles everywhere. But I'm telling you, there is so much more to Songkran than that. We're going to dive into what the Thai New Year is really all about: renewal, respect, and a whole lot of blessings. So, is it really just the world's biggest water fight? I mean, that's the image we all have in our heads, right? But honestly, that's just scratching the surface. It's only one tiny piece of a much bigger, way more fascinating story. And the name itself? It's actually pretty cool. Songkran comes from this old Sanskrit word, samkranti, which means to step forward. It's all about that astrological shift into the new year. And that's the key right there. The water, it's not really for fighting, it's for purification. Think of every splash as a symbol. You're literally washing away all the bad luck from the last year to make room for a fresh, clean start. And get this is a big deal. It's not just some local festival. UNESCO has officially recognized it as an intangible cultural heritage. That's huge. Now, the official dates for 2026 are April 13th to the 15th. But a little pro tip for you, in some spots like Pattaya, the party gets going way earlier and can rage on for a solid week or even longer. So, with all these different cities celebrating on slightly different schedules, it brings us to maybe the most important question you need to ask when planning your trip. What's your vibe? How do you find the celebration that's just right for you? This is the secret, okay? The absolute key to having an amazing Songkran is to flip the script on how you plan. Stop asking, where should I go? Instead, you gotta ask yourself, what kind of experience do I really want? Because trust me, every city brings a totally different energy to the table. All right, let's break this down. Are you here for the nonstop party? Because if you are, look no further than Bangkok. We're talking an unmatched scale, kilometers of roads shut down for massive water fights and huge music festivals. It's wild. But maybe you're looking for something different, something with deep tradition. Then you should picture yourself in a place like Sukhothai, surrounded by ancient ruins, participating in beautiful ceremonies, with way fewer crowds. It's a completely different world. Okay, so here's a quick cheat sheet for you on the different vibes. You've got Chiang Mai, which is this awesome mix of culture and chaos. The ancient city moat literally turns into a giant water battle zone. It's incredible. If you're a party animal and want the celebration to last as long as humanly possible, Pattaya is where you need to be. Want to mix those street parties with some beach time? Phuket's got you covered. And hey, if you're traveling as a couple, or maybe you just want that festive spirit without the massive crowds, the super relaxed energy of Koh Samui is absolutely perfect. So once you've figured out your vibe and picked your city, the next step is knowing how to jump in and participate in a real, authentic way. And for that, you're going to need the Songkran starter pack. Yeah, there are basically 7 essential things you have to do if you really want the full experience. These are the moments that'll take you from just being a tourist watching from the sidelines to a true participant right in the heart of it all. And probably the most meaningful part of it all is the water purification ritual. You'll want to start your day at a temple. You'll see people gently pouring scented water over Buddha statues. That's step 1. Then comes this really special moment. You find an elder and you respectfully pour some of that beautiful jasmine-scented water over their hands. And in return, you receive their blessing for the new year. It's just a really beautiful, powerful moment of connection. But wait, there's more. You absolutely cannot forget these other things. First, you've got to wear the unofficial uniform, a super bright floral shirt. It's a must. Then, head to a temple and join the locals building these little sand stupas. It's a way of making merit and is said to bring good luck. Oh, and you have to try the seasonal food. Look for something called khao che. It's this amazing chilled rice dish with jasmine-scented water. And finally, if you can, take a river cruise. You'll see the whole celebration from a totally different angle. Okay, time to get practical. Let's talk about the survival guide, because knowing how to navigate all this safely and smartly is absolutely crucial if you want to have a good time. So how do you survive the world's biggest party? Well, it really just comes down to a few golden rules. Get these right, and you'll be set. Rule number 1, and I cannot stress this enough, book your hotels now, like right now. Prime spots, especially in Bangkok's party zones like Salom or Khao San Road, sell out months in advance, seriously. This is especially true if you're traveling solo and you have a specific kind of place or location in mind. Second, a waterproof bag for your phone and your wallet. This is completely non-negotiable, just get one. Third,
If you're in Bangkok, the BTS SkyTrain is your absolute best friend. The traffic is going to be a nightmare. And finally, please, 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 do not ride a motorbike. Wet roads and people squirting water guns at you from everywhere, it is a seriously dangerous combination.
All right, so amidst all this crazy fun, there is one super important piece of etiquette. It's a question you have to know the answer to. Who should you not splash? And the answer is really simple, and it all comes down to respect. You never, ever, ever splash monks, or elderly people, or really young children. It's a massive, joyful party for sure, but respect is always, always at the heart of it. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. Songkran is it's so much more than a party. It's this powerful nationwide celebration of renewal. It's about washing away everything old and welcoming everything new with so much joy and just as importantly, with respect. So that really just leaves one last question for you to think about. After hearing all this, what's your Songkran story going to be? Will it be about the nonstop parties in Bangkok, the deep, quiet traditions of the ancient cities, or are you going to find that perfect mix of both? What will your Songkran story